PDMA Corporation develops electric motor testing equipment for wound rotors, synchronous, induction, DC motors, also off of variable frequency drives. We have what we call here, and what you're looking at is our MC Emax. This is a combination of both online and offline data. We can also sell offline technology with our MCE, where we can go up to the motor while it's secured and do a number of tests for it. We can do online data analysis through our Emax. But typically what we sell is our MC Emax, which is a combination to do both online and offline testing with the technology on any types of motors that you have in your facility. Now, what's our focus point? Once we collect the data, it's our responsibility to take that data and break it into these specific 6 fault zones. So if we're looking here, we have power circuit, power quality, air gap, insulation, stator, and rotor. So all of our data is designed to analyze one of those 6 fault zones. So for instance, if the motor is secured and you want to do what we call a polarization index test, that's a 10-minute look at the insulation. We would go ahead then and take our insulation fault zone, do what we call a polarization index test, and look at the resistance to ground over a specific period of time, looking for any type of breakdown in that insulation system. Also, if we wanted to look at the rotor while it's in an operating condition, we would then hook up through our current phases here, and we would do an FFT analysis on the rotor spectrum, and there we're looking for any type of rotor bar pass frequency, pole pass frequency around fundamental frequency. And as things go out of the spectrum, we highlight it in red or yellow or blue. So the more severe the condition, the rotor, then it gives the technician or analyst a better understanding of what's happening with that electric motor. Okay? And then lastly, what we focus on are 3 common principles. First, quality assurance. Let's verify that the motor that you're accepting into your facility is of good, healthy operating condition, right? So you want to perform what we call a baseline test. Let's test the motor once it comes to the facility or before it leaves the repair facility and get a good baseline on it. Now, once you have your baseline information, you can then trend it with our technology over time. So whether it's quarterly or annually or semi-annually, you can go ahead and take data, and that data goes into our system, and it chronologically is placed, and it goes back and goes back to the baseline and is always correlating to that baseline. And then lastly, when you have essentially secured condition or you have an issue, we do troubleshooting. So regardless if it's running or shut down, you can go out and get information for it. And that's our MC Emax. Right, you can come to www.pdma.com or give us a call at 813-621-6463, and we'd be more than happy to get you any information that you need.